commodities themselves are going to do. This is the chart of spot gold, and I'm going to, we are clearly going up, yes, but let's see if we can fine tune the reading here. I went along with this idea that that's an ABCDE. Fourth wave may have ended here. Some would come along and say there is a different reading. Maybe it actually ended here or here. But let's continue with this. So far it fits with quite a lot of other indices, markets, etc. That are correlated with gold. The issue short term in the case of gold, whether the first wave ended here and we are now in an ABC that could see gold diving very just a mini bit down to about 41.50 or so, basically touching the 200 moving average on the 2-hour scale, or we continue straight up right now. If you continue straight up, then this is probably best taken as a fourth wave, and my one that I think maybe ended here will actually end here. Again, we're not talking about huge dramatic moves, but more like fine-tuning, $30 here, $50 there, yeah. And I do think that if we go up, we finished first leg. I would not expect it to run through the roof at this point. I would expect it to deliver that fifth leg and then come back and sit on top of overhead resistance right now. Well, it is resistance, yeah. To sit on top or just go sideways here to give us the second wave, and then we're going to go higher for that third wave. That's my best estimate. If you were to ask me what I would choose for my own trading, I would say this is probably a fourth wave. That is the lesser attractive option, I would say. I think this is almost certainly a fourth wave, even though when you start digging into the nitty-gritty here, it's not very simple to take this as a 1, 2, and that's a third wave. Yes, it looks like in between here we got a stretch of a fourth wave running up. So that's a little bit of an issue in the case of the chart of gold. But that is looking good as a fourth wave. It coincides with a fourth wave that is forming in silver, palladium, platinum, and several other markets. Okay, so that's my best bet. I think they're going higher for a day or two, and then we're going to see some price action, yeah, drifting sideways. And if this reading is correct, we're going to basically fly into a new high. It's going to run. It's going to run. It is led right now by silver. We see silver very strong. Here's silver, and you can see it left the whole range here of the triangle, left it behind. That's the 2-hour scale, and that is still looking like a good fourth wave. Yesterday it dipped, and I was watching, I was looking, I was saying to myself, well, if it doesn't break this level, it holds. It can take its time to come back, and that's what happened. It came back, it held here for 8 hours or so, but support was there, and you can see it came back, which in my opinion, this is almost certainly a fourth wave signaling further push higher. That's also coinciding with what we've just discussed in the case of XAO. Yes, the sector index, Philadelphia's gold and silver sector index, and also AGY. So that is almost certainly a fourth wave. And if you are trading silver very short term, and we are in luck, and we get that fifth leg that will jump to challenge this green line, yes, I would advise you to take your profits, yeah, or work with very tight stops. Work with very tight stops. Don't lose profits that you have. I don't know where you got in, here, or here. It doesn't matter. Even if you got in here, you don't want to give back those profits. So we get a jump above. That's the cash. Now I'm talking about the cash 50.80 around here. Sorry, 58.80, roughly the top here. We get a round of about $1 or so. We reach nearly 58.80, I would say 59.50, 60. Okay, 60. Well, if you see silver above 60 cash and you don't have a stop, that's not a good idea. And I would say even a tight stop if you are trading very short term. Because after that, I think there is going to be a correction, and I don't know how far it's going to go. I would assume that it's going to come back roughly to about 57, 56, and then it will stabilize. That's my assumption at this point.